Hi guys, it's Cassandra again. Thank you for joining me. Today I wanted to go over the startup costs of LuLaRoe if you're thinking of joining. Now, I tend to be a bit extravagant or a lot extravagant where I insist on just going all the way in. If I want my business to start, I'm going to start just full on. I'm going to buy everything possible that I need just to make sure I get into it smoothly. So, by all means, if you need to not be extravagant to get into this, do it. Just do it. So let me kind of go over this. I actually just saw I'm part of Team Unicorn Wranglers, and someone in the team had posted earlier. She started off with no clothes, or sorry, clothes, obviously, we're selling clothes. No hangers, no, like, she started off with nothing. She had everything in bags, just doing pop-ups. Anyways, she said, now I can't remember the number. She was making a lot. She was doing, I mean, she's working her butt off, but she was doing a lot. So by all means, if you cannot afford to get stuff, like how dumb the amount of stuff I've bought, that's totally fine. But I'm just going to kind of go over the bare minimum and then things that I've bought that are really stupid. And okay, so just the startup cost, package one. Right now, again, it changes. For package one, you're getting 290 pieces of clothes. No leggings though. So if you want to add leggings, that's separate. Right now, cheapest package is $4,925.75. Now, they also, though, give you the extra 5% off. That's on top of that. Like that was with my 5% off. And that's actually $259 off, which if you're looking to do giveaways to get people into your group when you initially start, that's $259 that they've just given you off your initial order for giveaways. So you can give away like crazy. And that's part of this company, is giving back to people. It's a huge thing of this company, is giving back to people. So there's that. That's the bare minimum. And again, if you've seen my other videos, I wanted to add tax returns to that, getting a loan. My thing is getting a credit card with no interest for 18 months. Now, you do have to do minimum payments, and then you do, within that 18 months, if you don't pay your initial investment back, you're going to get killed with interest. But hopefully, if you're working your butt off, you won't have to worry about that because you'll be able to pay it off a lot sooner. Okay. So here's kind of just my bare minimums, and I'll just throw numbers at you. I didn't think to add up the bare minimum stuff. I should have done that. But, well, I can just tell you right now. So bare minimums. If you don't even have to do your own Lula room. You can do like this lady, put your stuff nicely in bags and sell it like that. And all in that case you would need, most LuLaRoe consultants you can buy off of their website, their bags, but the IKEA Fracta bags, they're big blue bags that you use zippers on. Those are actually only $3.99 plus tax, of course. And I've kind of heard different things here and there. I bought 12. A lot of people say you can fit it in a lot less than that, but to be safe, I'd say 12. I haven't tried my inventory yet, but I'd say 12 just to start off with. Another very important thing that you need to start off with, I think, are your business cards, because you're not going to be able to really market yourself at all unless you have business cards. So I actually bought, you can also buy it off their website. Like I said, none of them really screamed my name. So I ended up buying one that was home office approved. By the way, anything with their logo has to be home office approved. And you have to go through them to do that, which I was so confused about the whole thing. But it's a whole branding guide. It's their company and you can't just make whatever you want out of it. But anyways, so I ended up buying my card design off of someone up in my upline, and that was $15. And then I ended up buying them off Vistaprint, and I used a coupon. I bought 1,500 cards. Now again, remember I said I'm like extravagant. I did not need 1,500 cards, but it made more sense to me. It was barely much more for that many. And it was $54 about. It was $53.97. So the only other thing is bare minimums. You got to think about your photography. If you're going to do Facebook group, which you need a Facebook group, if you're going to buy things like lighting kits and all that stuff, if you got a well-lit room and you're doing bare minimums, don't buy a lighting kit at first, or like a backdrop, all that type of thing. If you have a nice clean wall and you want to start this out, but you do not have the extra money, don't go all out on that. I don't think it's just a lot of, extra things that if you don't have the money initially, don't invest in it. Eventually you'll want to do that. You'll want to present your clothes really well, and then eventually you will want to get into that. But I do want to say, to send people stuff, now I bought really expensive ones, but you got to think about mailers. They sell super cheap mailers. They're like 100 or 200 of them. Plain ones, plain white ones, it's like $10 on eBay. I went for the extravagant ones. Of course, they had to have pineapples on them. I lived in Hawaii for a couple years, so I actually have 2 pineapple plants growing in my window that I use from twisting off the top on a pineapple that I bought from the store. And they're huge. They're like 2 feet tall now. They're huge. My husband's like, can we throw them away? I was like, no, they're my pineapple plants. I harvested them and have grown them with my love. I'm not throwing them in the garbage. Okay, so anyways, I bought 200 of those mailers for $33, which again, that was like way more expensive than I needed to spend, but I also needed these pineapple mailers. So there's that. And then the other thing I would super invest in is Ziploc bags to put your merchandise in. A lot of people wrap it in tissue paper for presentation. I have heard of people, if it's getting wet in the mail, the tissue paper, especially if it's colored tissue paper, will stain the clothes. You don't want that. Like, even though I'm in Utah and right now it's not like humid, it's never humid in Utah. What if you're sending it to like Hawaii and they're having a rainy day and rain gets in your package and then that'd be the worst. So invest in Ziploc bags. If you want, buy the cheap ones for Walmart. I ended up I bought 500 Ziploc bags for $30. But I bought the big 12 by 12 ones, which in retrospect, I would get smaller ones, but I could actually fit a bunch of clothes in there and then put it in my pineapple mailers. And I bought 10 by 13 pineapple mailers. I can always fold them over. Anyway, so there's that. So that was $30. So I think bare minimums, that you need to be able to send out your stuff, and you need to be able to package it, and you need to be able to give people your card. And that's bare minimum. So now from going on from there, I'm going to tell the things that I have purchased. And bare minimum, I would invest in an app, any kind of app. I'd look them all up. I have a bunch that I could tell you to help you do your pictures cute. Like, so if you look at my picture on just like kind of marketing purposes, if you look at my picture, it has like a banner over it. So stuff like that. And then also there's like a collage apps that you can buy for your clothes. So say you take your pictures for your Facebook group, and then they have, it's like a collage of stuff. You don't need a sign. You don't need like fancy little like lularoe Cassandra Houston with the name and size. Like those things are like $150 on Etsy. You don't need that stuff. Just get one of these apps and bare minimum, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about, I'm not matching right now, so I apologize. I know these don't match, but I was trying to get out of the room before my daughter woke up. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about my extravagant self. So if you want to go back and kind of write down, and this is just my opinion, guys. But anyways, okay, so this is what I've bought. So racks. My husband did his own racks in our room, and we kind of did the cheaper ones. We did do heavy duty poles and whatever. If you want to talk to me later, I can even show you what I did, how we built them. Super easy. My husband he's artistic. He's not like a Mr. Fix-It type of guy. He's learning. He's doing a good job, but he was able to mount those, and we didn't even own a drill. So, anyways, it was only about $60, and we have I was looking for my phone. I think it's a 10-foot and then an 8-foot underneath. So that's going to hold a ton of clothes. Okay, Rack, $60. Costco, even though I'm not a fan of Costco. I like Sam's Club, but I have a Costco membership too. Okay, their hangers there, I bought on sale, and I actually need to go back and buy more because I bought a lot of extra stock. So I bought 350 hangers there for $80. And again, that's going to way cover your initial order of 290 pieces, but I bought a lot more. So that was about $80. Shoe rack, and again, super extravagant. What consultants are doing, and I've seen especially in my upline, they have the shoe rack from Costco, and it's either 30 or 40, guys. I can't remember. So one of them has them rolled up and then just placed on the different shelves. That looks amazing to me, and I don't know why, and it doesn't look as nice, but I like this look. I feel like it's easier to go through if you're doing a live video. So I got these, by the way, which were leggings hangers. They were $40. I bought 200 of them. I think it's really nice though. But anyway, so I just hang this on the racks. So, and I'm able to do 2 long racks of them. I don't know how much I can fit on there yet, but I liked this look so that during a video, instead of, they can't see during a roll, if all the leggings are rolled up, this, I can, they're all hanging on there like regular things, and you can actually see, even sideways, you can see what this print is. So I like that. I like that idea. But honestly, the rolled up version looks a lot better. But during a video, and you're looking at that, you cannot tell what that pattern is. So that's why I chose to do it this way. And it might change because I might not be able to fit as much on there. But that's what I decided to do. Okay, shoe rack. So Vistaprint. I printed off thank you cards there. And I wanted to offer a rewards program. So it's a buy 10, get one free. And I spent $76.47 on 1,000 of them. And I waited and waited for a coupon, and that's a 40% one. And I just missed a 60% off one. So I would have gotten a lot cheaper. I already went over my regular business cards, which are about $54. Okay, Amazon. I bought my Ziploc bags on Amazon. And again, I bought 500 for $30. My merchandise bags, which for pop-ups, being able to say, okay, thanks for your order. I'm putting your leggings into this cute little pink bag for you to take home. I bought 9 by 12, and honestly, that was tiny, so I had to buy a different size also. But I spent $15 on 200 of them. And again, it would be good for like a pair of leggings, maybe a Carly, but anything bigger than that, like an Amelia, it will not fit in that bag. So just word of the wise, do not buy 9 by 12, they're too small. And then I bought, because I'm short, I actually bought, it's actually cool, a reaching hook. So my top, you don't think about this when you're tall or even 5'5", but 5'2", I needed one. So when I have all my tall clothes on the highest rack that my husband mounted, I can't reach them. And I'm not going to get on a step stool. I have my little reaching hook. So I just hook it. That was $14.99. Lighting kit. So again, when you go and you end up getting the money, I would suggest a lighting kit. I got the one that was just $50. It seems to be working okay. Maybe eventually I'm going to go to a ring light. Those are a lot more expensive. People love them. I like the pictures a little bit more, but you have to be careful because it does put a shadow on part of the picture, which I don't like. So we'll see if I ever end up buying one. Another important thing to make your life easier, a tripod and a little Bluetooth clicker. So as you're putting your clothes on a mannequin, you don't even have to do a mannequin, by the way. You can just put your stuff up on a hanger and take a picture. There's another money-saving thing. But I did buy a mannequin, and I, just to make my life easier and to make the continuity of my pictures so I'm not like, all my pictures, one I'm taking up here, one I'm taking down there, one I'm over back, just for the continuity. Put your camera or whatever on a tripod, your iPhone, and then I bought a Bluetooth clicker for my iPhone so I can just dress the mannequin, click, and it takes the picture from my iPhone. That was actually only $18. And then, like I said, I had to buy bigger merchandise bags. This time I opted to just buy like regular grocery bags that you get from the store when you buy groceries, but it was cute. They had like they're white with it says thank you in purple and little purple flowers. So I don't have how much I spent on there, but I do have the totals. I also bought clamps, which I didn't think of, and I'm glad I did later. They're little clamps. They're not ridged or anything, so they're not going to snag your clothes. But say you have your dress form, your mannequin, and you have a 3XL Carly on it. Well, the mannequin's small. It's going to look like a potato sack on the mannequin. So just like pull it back and just clamp it so that you can see, a woman can see what her form's going to look like in a 3XL Carly or whatever. So I liked that, and I like that it's not ridged or anything, so it's not going to snag the fabric. Those were only $6.49, super cheap. One thing I spent that I didn't need to was petticoats. A few months back, there was all the craze that you put petticoats underneath Nicole's, and it went from like a casual dress to like a formal dress. And then after I bought 2 for $20, so it wasn't a big deal. But then I recalled that I didn't get any Nicole's in my initial order, so I have them for the future. But you can put it on a Carly, but it's kind of weird because that low back, yeah, it doesn't look so well because you have that low back. So it's just like petticoat, psh, and then you have this just hang tail. So anyways, whatever. And then I bought metal hanger stackers. And you don't think about this stuff. Someone in my upline told me about it. It's just a metal, just you stick it on your floor. And when you're doing a sale and someone wants something, instead of throwing your hanger wherever or putting it back on the rack, which I don't like the look of clothes and then a bunch of random hangers, you just stick it in the metal hanger stacker and it just holds about 100 of them on the ground, and then super nice and super clean looking. And I bought 2 of those. And then I bought for pop-ups, and then also to make my room a little bit more clothes efficient as far as keeping things or putting as much clothes in my tiny room as possible. I bought 2 double racks. You can buy single racks, and they're portable, and they're heavy duty racks. I bought them because I plan on taking them to pop-ups, and you got to get nice sturdy ones because that's a lot of weight on your racks. You don't want your racks, like people looking at them, to like suddenly fall. But these are double racks, and I decided to do double instead of a single, so that you can I have 2 of them right now, and we'll see how much clothes that holds. I might have to get another one. But instead of one single rack with one single thing of garments, I have 2 on each side. They're expandable, and then, yeah, they are portable, super portable, and pretty light, although they're heavy duty. So there's that. So total from Amazon, my first order was $128.88. The one after that was $192.34, and that's because I bought those double racks, and they were like $60 each. A lot of consultants get the one from Bed Bath & Beyond, and those ones, even with the 20% off coupon, was going to be like $45 or something. So I figured for a double rack that holds more clothes, I'll spend the $15. It'll, I don't know, be better in the long run. Again, if I am compiling, like I said before, a list, if anyone wants to sign up under me with LuLaRoe, I am making my own welcome packet for you, basically. So all this stuff, I'm going to have the links and everything, and I'll even update it and say, well, this didn't work, this worked better. So anyways, that's an ongoing thing, because I was so lost when I signed up, and I just was like, I don't even know where to begin, and I have kids crying and cleaning up after all the time, and it was hard for me to start up, so I want to be able to help people. Anyways, okay, apps, again, I spent $5.99 on 2 different apps. So there was that to help make my life easier as far as that goes. eBay, I ended up buying 100 pieces of each color of hanger tags, and then I have them in here in these things. You can get these from the craft store, depends on where you go. They're anywhere from $1.99 to like $5, but I just have them in here to make my life easier. A lot of people have the rings on the actual pole that holds the hangers. I'll probably get those eventually too, but I think it would just be super easy if someone's like, hey, I want a small Carly when you're doing a live video. Guess what? All the small Carlys have these orange tags, so you're like, hey, here's my Carlys, here's all the smalls. Bam. So easy, and it was so cheap. So for 100 of each size, it was $26. I think it's worth it. Let me close this. I'm on low power mode. Okay. And then I bought a white dress form from eBay for only $35. Now, honestly, I probably would go back. I've started taking my pictures, and the one I got arrived with cracks in the pole, which I promptly glued together. We'll see how it holds though, because always constantly putting stuff on a mannequin, I feel like it's going to break. And so I probably would have bought a more expensive one, but that was only 35 bucks. Okay. Etsy. I bought a $15 banner that says lularoe, and that's just to make my room cute. The card design I already told you about for my business cards was 15 bucks. And then I bought, I want to do like a giveaway. I bought, it's so unnecessary, but I basically bought just marketing stuff with my name on it, chapsticks. That was $31. Totally unnecessary. I really just wanted one for myself, but it has my name, my Facebook page. So I've honestly seen so many people out, and I wish I would have had something to give them besides my business card and be like, hey, I see that you wear lularoe. Here's my business card. Buy from me. I feel like it's more personal if I'm like, oh, here's a chapstick, you know? And then also the thank you cards. I bought the design off Etsy for 10 bucks. I already told it was $76 to print them off on Etsy, but again, or print them off on Vistaprint. But again, they're the thank you cards. They say thank you for buying from me. It tells the instructions. I think that's necessary. The washing instructions. A lot of people don't know you're supposed to either hand wash or wash on gentle cycle, cold. Don't put them in the dryer. So I thought that was super necessary. And then it's also the buy 10 get one free, and it has all my info on it. And then talk about being extravagant and buying something you don't need. Let's talk about how I spent $72.90 on a unicorn with a rainbow mane. Why? I want to mount it on the wall above my lularoe banner for no reason except that I felt like spending $72.90 on a unicorn head. So depressing. We already went over the mailers, $33 for mailers. And then also, you're going to need to get priority mail ones that you can order from the post office. But again, I'll put this in my little welcome packet. Okay, IKEA bags, we went over. A sign. There's so many signs on Etsy that you can buy that are so much money. I feel like, let me just tell you. So I said my husband's artistic. I wanted my own sign. I wanted a personal sign to try to make me stand out a little bit instead of the typical, whatever. So I actually, because my husband's an artist, he's hand painting me one. I'm so excited. So total for the sign and the sizing stuff and everything, it's going to be about 50 bucks. I think it's so worth it though. Oh, I'm so excited. So it's going to be hanging in my picture. So if you want to see it, you should join my group because it's amazing. He's not done with it yet though, but I'm pretty lucky to have him as my husband. Okay. And then live videos. This you totally don't have to have. My Tracy, my upline or my sponsor, she just gets the magazine, the cheap magazine holders from, I have some down here, but they have stuff in them. For live sales, where if someone says, I want this, you simply write their name down, put it on a sticky note, and then you throw her the leggings in the magazine holder. I saw something that I like a little bit better. I just bought this from the dollar store, and I bought 17 of them. High hopes that I'll have 17 sales during a live video, but just in case, they were only $1. So, I am showing these leggings. Hey, I want this. Number 17. Oh, sweet. What's your name? Put it in here. And if they want other stuff, there's room. Dry erase marker. Sweet. This is for Hilda. I don't know where I got that name. I don't know anyone named Hilda. Hilda. Bam. And it's on there. And it's dry erase marker, so it wipes off right there. This part, you have to lick it. Anyways, super easy. Dry erase markers, $1. 17 of these, 17 bucks. Dollar store. You don't have to buy this kind. If you buy just the regular, cheaper ones, I don't know. These just stacked so nice, and they were so cute that I bought a bunch of them. I like that idea. And then you just have nice stacks of clothes. Okay, almost done. The leggings hanger I talked about, which was this guy, and I got 200 of them for about 40 bucks. Again, such an unnecessary charge, but I liked the look of it. And then a mirror. I didn't have a full-length mirror. You can buy one for $10 at Walmart. I decided to get kind of a blingy one, and I wanted to get one that I could transport back and forth, because when I do a pop-up, maybe they don't have a mirror there that they can transport around. So I ended up getting one from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I used my 40% off coupon, or 20, sorry, and it's super blingy, and the ones that usually are down on the ground, the floor ones, are expensive. So I decided the racks I bought have a little side rack. I can hang my mirror, because it's an over-the-door hanger, on my rack. Smart. That was $34.15. Home Depot, I did get a backdrop for my photos. You can either get one from Amazon, some are paper, some are vinyl. You can also get them from Etsy. They were running about $50 to $60. I ended up actually getting a cheap wooden backdrop, like from Home Depot, like from that lumber section. And they can cut it for you and everything. It looks amazing. And I only bought it for $20. So yeah, I feel like that's a better idea. And then the last thing I bought, which was unnecessary, was jewelry. A lot of photos that I see, it ups the appeal to have a piece of jewelry just hanging off of it. People might disagree with me, but I'm not even a jewelry person. I have my wedding ring. I have my Hawaii ring. I don't have earrings. I don't wear necklaces. But I still can appreciate that it looked, well, because my kid's I have a almost 2-year-old. She's gonna pull everything, break all my jewelry. But I just feel like the appeal is so much better. So, besides my initial order, again, look at how much unnecessary stuff I bought. You do not need to spend $72.90 on a unicorn head for your wall, but I had to, because I just had to. So, total, I was just rounding. Extra expenses were $1,140. And again, you don't even need to go anywhere near that. But in my little welcome packet for that I'm making, it says what I think is the necessary bare minimums. And then the next one is the next step of things that aren't necessary but will make your life a lot better. And then after that, the extra stuff I bought. So just to help make your life a little bit easier. So again, that's all. I will talk about my initial inventory, what I ordered. I kind of scored. I got 5 pairs of black leggings with my order. So we'll talk about what I'll be doing with that later. What I ordered, what I wished I would have ordered as far as inventory goes. So again, so I'm Cassandra Houston. Thank you for joining in. If you want to join my Facebook group, it's just lularoe Cassandra Houston. That's it. Just search for that. And then I will go over, I do have just a couple more things to buy, but they won't be anything more than like $50. But thanks for joining in, and I will see you in my next YouTube video. If you have any questions, you can comment or message me or whatever you want to do, and I'll try to help you out. All right, bye.